So we can start. We have already 100 plus people. Nitima?
So, good evening, everyone. So, today is the seventh day of Leadership Week celebrated by Amity School of Business. And first of all, I would like to welcome our panelists, our honorable guests, and the students. So, with the blessings of our honorable founder, sir, under the able guidance of our honorable chancellor, sir, Dr. Atul Chauhanji, and under the able guidance of our honorable VC ma'am, Dr. Balwinder Shukla ma'am from Amity School of Business is conducting 480 minutes of web series Leadership Week to celebrate the success and the hard work of our leaders. So I think that we have already crossed this threshold of 480 minutes, or we would be crossing it today. The aim of this program is to connect, is to empower, and is to celebrate the leaders. It's a combination of inspiring and interactive sessions. The program is focused on generating the conversations, ideas, and actions for the future leaders who will be instrumental in the economic development of the country. We have started this program on 10th of February, and we are blessed to have more than 15 guests from various industries, from education industry, from advertising industry, from energy industry, entrepreneurship, construction, retail, IT, Paytm. It's an honor to have so many people where they are sharing their experiences, they're sharing different qualities of a leader, agile leadership, situational leadership. Also, we had Commandant Mr. Rakesh Kumar from CRPF, where he has shared the live experiences of being at the leadership position. So, and for today, we have three eminent guests, Ms. Sonia Bakshi, Mr. Ravindra Kumarji, and Captain Arun Kant Mishraji. So, I welcome all the guests, panelists, and students, and let's start the event. With this, I hand over this to Ritika. Ritika?
Yes, ma'am. So, good evening, everyone. I'm going to be introducing Mr. R. Ravindra Kumar. Mr. R. Ravindra Kumar has 30 years of successful experience working at middle and higher management in world's largest life insurance company, LIC, in India and at Fiji Islands. Presently working as regional manager in LIC of India, Sir Ravindra Kumar is a proven marketer with a most scintillating range of skills of marketing, presentation, and interaction. As a coach, facilitator, manager, and trainer, he has been helping professionals to achieve their life goals since 1999. He has much passion and interest in coaching to sales executive and management professionals from corporations. As he is working with employees from all levels of organizations and internationally educated professionals, as well as students and graduates from colleges and universities. Throughout his career, he has worked with clients about placement and career transition, firms, colleges, and community employment centers. In his work, he has provided coaching and consulting to clients of all levels of organizations, vice president to employees beginning their careers. Widely traveled, Shri Ravindra Kumar is a multilingual leader and business mentor with a wide experience in multicultural and global environment. Reading, music, creative presentations, and development of human resources are his areas of special interest. It's an honor to have you here, sir. Handing over the session to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and thankful to all the elite class and August gathering, including my students. Friends, this 21st century will be of those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. This is a first condition of mindfulness. And today, today, a society is in need of mindfulness, and that is particularly in a leadership. What is mindfulness? It is being aware of what is going in our mind, in our bodies, and that's connecting with all around us, and accept accepting it without without trying to change it. Very important things. You feel that you are changing, but mindful leader is based on a very strong foundation of resilience. It strengthens the ability of leaders to deal with various things, which is a need of the time. So why mindful leader is different than the leaders? So mindful leaders is about the flexibility of thoughts and actions, most important, and also about to end the autopilot behavior. It happens that behaviors, when I teach about, that can be changed. So, and being the best can be done at any given moment is an is a need of time in the leadership, and leader, particularly mindful leader, focus on moment, realize it. Friends, mindfulness in leadership is the basic human ability to be fully present, aware where we are and what we are doing and what not to be done, what overreactive, overwhelming by what's going on around us. Mindfulness won't change the facts that what is happening in the world, but it can change how you cope with the uncertainty. And this 2020 was a very classic example. I can, with the time limitation, I can name the leaders, world leaders, but starting with our own leader who has really shown a path and decreasing. See, the effects comes coping up with the situation is the real acid test of mindful leaders. And mindfulness, a leader is he what mindful leader is positively related to overall job performance, also related, don't you, employees welfare, shows the potential role to lead organization. This is a need of time, because human capital, dealing with human capital, only and only mindful leaders can be successful in coming times. Simultaneously, friends, when a leader see, mindful leader is not an obscure or an exotic. See, this 20 has shown then mindful leadership has a potential to become a transformational power that can be, it is a social phenomena that they can transform. And the most important is transformation required, transformation of heart and mind, and that only can be ruled by a mindful leader only. Mindful leaders sparks innovation where it is very much requires, because now many of the things comes to the autopilot mode, and the artificial intelligence has almost all start ruling the world. In this, somewhat it is a stupidity of artificial intelligence, but there the human intervention in way of mindfulness is the most important factors. And friends, the question comes whether mindful leaders, they are born or made. A very tricky question. Mindful leader is a choice, it's not a position, friend. Mindful leader is a skill that can be learned through process. And in best things, see, it has been taught in 1970s in the NLP trainers, but I look before that, Indian ethos says that our whole of the culture, the education is a development of whole of your neurosystem converting into the habit, and that mindful leaders cultivate habit of success, friend. Everyone likes mindful leadership in life some point of time, but forgot to notice that personal mindful leadership process public mindful leadership. That is a very classic example has been come up in a business. Mindful leadership has come up, and They have taken the organization, business organization from zero to hero. We would walk through the realization and what is a mindful leadership, that is to influence and guide the people, to initiate, to make a decision, to solve the problem, to make team reach goal. Most important, everybody in business looking for that. And why should you become mindful leader? Why you are not an, see, first thing is whether you are in a business, whether you are in a politics, or you are in a social welfare life, that what I call, then you should have to change what is not accepted to you to make things happen. The most important, a leader's role to make things happen and to create the unique path for yourself. Be the boss. Who will say boss? Talaima. Who says? Society should say that. And to create a favorite circumstances. Sometimes everything is mind only. Means your success or failure. Many of the things, sometimes it's a created hype of the media also. But who creates? That's mind create. So the ruling heart and head of the people is a real acid taste of a mindful, and so everybody would like to become that, friends. And recent events have left many feelings anxious, worries, unsettled with worldwide news of the COVID-19, friends. And in this, a leader, particularly political leader or the business leader or the society leader, I'm just saying that social workers in the leadership, they directly have impact. If they were a mindful leaders, then they directly impact on the lives of the people, and their decision making, right or wrong, makes a very big impact on the lives of each and everyone. And this has proved during this COVID. So how to become mindful leader? It's a process, and anyone can, no need. This is what the real education, whether this education is in business or in education itself, whether you are in a corporate life or you are in a creative life. But how to become a mindful leader? One thing is that you should have a clear goal. You have to set a good examples. You are a visionary. You are integrity, your inspiration, focus on team's interest and needs, stimulating works, getting works, recognizing the people, encouraging, supporting the people and friends. But very frustrating things comes to the present ABC of the leadership should not be like accountability, blame. This is what you have seen. And third is chalta hai, casual approach. This should not be in the mindful leaders. And friend, mindful leadership about perception. Do you see things as they are or as you are? It is happening. Whatever is the inside is an outside. This is, and with the practice, and practice becomes habits, and habits lead you to your success character. And like pessimist and optimist, that mindful leader is always I think time has come, so it's only perception. When I'll see mindful leaders is developing self image in the society, creating I can, that is a self image he is creating. And mindful leader is persistent success. There is only two things in the life of mindful: success or not success. There is no word of failure in the dictionary of mindful leader. And most important thing to remember, know your strength and leader as per your strength. This is an important thing. Mindful leadership, creating a vision. Mindful leader creates a vision. What is the purpose of this business or life? What I want to leave behind? What legacy what do I want to have? What for I'm passionate? What do I want to become? This is, and what do I want to be as a person, as a leader, or my entity of a business, what should be. So that is the visions to be created by mindful leader. And mindful leadership is to, in addition to that, mindful leadership is to commitment keeping commitment within time management. So today I will complete within time management, that is, and then making decision. Leadership is a delegation, leadership is a risk taking, and courage to take a risk. Many of the risk has been taken during this COVID-19 also. And relationship in mindfulness is managing relationship with the team member. This was about a personal mindful leadership. When it comes to the public mindful leadership, then friends, great leaders are awake, aware, in harmony with themselves to others and the world around them. They are committed to their beliefs, stand firm in values. And this last year was the classic example, I can say, whether it is in business or the public life or the political life. And the great leaders, when they were passionate about welfare of the people, and that comes from their EQ only, emotional quotients, or the emotionally intelligent C only, they were able to tackle so many things, friends. And the cycle of mindful learning, that mindful learning, the whole cycle, leader require an understanding of someone's internal compass. Leader has to just understand. Do you know who's the best leader? Who understand emotionally? Can anyone? You ask me the question because I living it to you, friends. And in political, I will tell you, in the public life, that the cycle of mindfulness leading is that the leader understand the expectation, and mindful leader understand very well the expectation of their people, their team member in business. And mindful leadership is one, know the way, show the way, and goes the way, friends. And when the classic and best example is your own palm. The mindful leadership I am to explain in 3 minutes, and that is like your palm. Do you know who's leader in this palm? Your thumb. But your thumb is powerful because of the fingers. But you cannot say my index finger is powerful, or my thumb is powerful, or my third finger is powerful. Whole of the fist is powerful when they are together. And this is a classic example of mindful leadership once, and it is worth learning from your palm only. And friends, mindful leader with calm, committed, and happy, healthy need of a major trends in technology, in the globalization, population, climate, this is social life, climate control, or the energy control, or the waste management. Everything, it's a need of mindful leaders. And scarcity of time and attention also had a very big opportunities for the mindful leaders. And mindful leader serve everyone, share purpose and value, and it's biggest than one person. See, mindful leader is biggest than mindful leader, fully present, aware of themselves and impact on others. He understands his each and every steps in business or public or the political life, and focus on achieving goal of the team, not an individual, but, and that is most need of a time of a mindful leaders. So friends, if you want to learn mindful leadership, my theory, 5 steps theory, very clear. Visualize, start verbalizing, emotionalizing, then prayerizing, whatever the faith you have, and then actionization. These 5 steps I am teaching over a 20 years, creating a leaders on a different field, leader in business, leader in society, leader in politics also. And this that's all. I think I have taken 18 minutes, and I tried little bit running fast. Left to your questions only, friends. I am looking forward to your questions, and I'm happy to answer you. Yeah, over to you.
Ravinder sir,
Yeah.
right. Ravinder sir, as I was listening to you, somewhere I have heard that where you said ki it is important to share your focus and to share your vision
Yeah.
with your team. Because even I have worked with corporates, I'm in education industry now. Somewhere the sharing of focus is missing, sir.
That, see what is happening, people feel when a leader have a vision, and it is normally, it becomes a ritual. That vision is a, sometime it becomes a ritual printed document, and that exactly a vision converting to the grassroots level concern. If you share, then definitely team will have one synergy and energy to achieve that goal. And in that context, I told, a mindful leader always share their visions. Yeah.
So somehow I feel that vision and mission is more about statements which are written in the records, which are written on the
No,
website of
not
the.
only it becomes rituals like statements, but it should, in a spirit, it should come, and that only and only your mindfulness, your communication, not only your written communication, but your action. That's what I see. That what action I have shown, my this thing, that visualization of a leader, verbalization of leader, and emotionalization of leader. In many places, I found some of the factories. You will know that people start with the prayers of a different faith, and you'll surprised to know 15 minutes prayers are increasing. 15 minutes prayer are increasing the productivity of 15% in the total productivity. This is what the research has shown. So this is what, when a leader, and particularly expectation of a society from the mindful leader, even in an industry, even in a business, and that comes to actionization also. Yes.
Right. So
Yeah.
Ravinder sir, what we can do, first of all, we can invite Arun sir and then we can move in last for question and answers.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome. So
Thank you, sir.
yeah, I'm
Yes, sir. Okay. So
I'll now sharing. I'll stop my sharing. Ne?
right, sir.
Okay.
Navya,
Yes, ma'am.
can you please invite our second guest?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Captain.
So, good evening to one and all present here. Captain Arun Kumar has have had exposure of two unique organizations, Indian Army and Life Insurance Corporation. He has done his BSc and MBA from Madurai. He was a commissioned officer in Indian Army. The youngest captain has